Indonesia is a nation rich in culture and wisdom. Indonesia's diversity is certainly created because of Indonesia's strategic geographical location.
This diversity and cultural richness can be seen from the existence of 1,000 ethnic groups spread across 17,000 islands.
Unfortunately, the significant impact of globalization that has affected almost the entire world can also be felt now. The erosion of culture and diversity is a serious problem that must be addressed immediately, especially by the next generation, so that our culture can continue to be felt by our children and grandchildren.
Some factors of Indonesian culture can be eroded because 1. The influx of foreign culture in Indonesia, which makes the younger generation tend to prefer to learn foreign culture rather than their own culture. 2. Lack of understanding and education about local culture can also affect the introduction of Indonesian culture to the younger generation, which makes our generation unaware of the culture that exists in Indonesia. 3. Lifestyle changes, where urban communities tend to keep up with the times by following different trends or lifestyle, so that they feel that rural communities are considered old-fashioned and also irrelevant.
Number 4 is lack of support for cultural concern from the government, which is less interesting for the younger generation to want to learn about culture in Indonesia. And the last one is technology and digitalization. In this case, Indonesian culture can be eroded, such as things that can be seen directly, because it is inferior to digital content that is easier to access and globalization occur in our generation.
However, this doesn't prevent us from building a sustainable life by prioritizing cultural aspects. Sustainable Development Goals, the initial foundation for creative innovation that can build awareness of the importance of culture.
Some SDGs that can be used for this issue include SDGs number 11, Sustainable Cities and Settlement. We have to use traditional house design that can reduce heat without air conditioning, because the building materials that utilize natural materials. And the second one is we use SDGs number 13, addressing climate change, emphasizing the impact of the use of air conditioning on the depletion of the ozone layer. The third one, we use SDGs number 4, quality education, culture-based education that increase ecological awareness.
SDGs number 8, decent work and economic growth. Innovation that are created can help create jobs. SDGs number 17, partnership to achieve goals, working together with related parties to achieve mutually agreed goals.
The innovation that we will make is something that can be reached by many people through a website link, introducing Indonesian culture from each province, such as traditional houses, habits, culture, and languages that exist in the region.
To be able to achieve education that can be seen directly, we made the Q card innovation, stands for Culture Card, which is form of card and has a barcode scan to be accessed online. This web contains a 3D model of the traditional house of each province and contains information that will be used.
The influence of globalization in the field of technology not only has a negative impact, but can also have a positive impact on the lives of creators on Earth. Therefore, we want to take advantage of this technology to raise cultural issues that have begun to be abandoned.
With this Q card innovation, we hope that the problem of erosion culture in Indonesia can be quickly resolved. And we, as Indonesian youth, should be able to play an active role in bringing back cultures that have long been forgotten.
Because if not us, who else?